is 6:39 now, and we're going to take it over to our champion, Rob Lucatola, on our forecast. Rob, how are things looking right now?
You know, so far so good out there this morning. I think a decent morning commute for a lot of us after some of the rain last night and before. Some of the rain, I think, is coming back later on as we go into our day today. 24-hour temperature cast wants to get us into those middle, maybe even upper 80s before the showers do their part to cool things down. I do see a little bit of green on the radar as you head a little farther to our northernmost spots in South Georgia, but the best rains are way out to the west. And this is what we're going to be watching advance east this morning. Some of this will get gobbled up before it gets here, but more showers will develop as that next boundary moves into the southeast and provides that focus that we need to shake the showers from the clouds. And I think there's a pretty good chance we all get good and wet at times this afternoon. Here's what it looks like on that bigger picture. We had that first wave slide through the area late last night. It was a very active evening out in parts of Mississippi and Alabama, but by the time that rain got here, it had fizzled considerably. Now, as we go through our morning, we can absolutely find some scattered showers developing ahead of that next energy. But it's when that energy gets here later on this morning and this afternoon that we have our best chances. And that's what Futurecast is going to show us. Some showers trying over the next couple of hours, but the better chances are going to be after lunchtime and maybe through into the evening hours. So while the morning commute looking okay, it's the afternoon commute that might be a little showery or a little bit stormy. And we are certainly going to be on the lookout for at least the threat of some of those dangerous thunderstorms. We're in that marginal risk, which means there are a few ingredients up there, but not all of them to give us widespread, we're going to get dangerous thunderstorm kind of weather. I just can't rule it out. We like it better when those chances are zero. They're not zero. So we'll certainly be watching for some strong wind gusts or maybe even some hail mixed in as we get into the afternoon. And if we do get some sunshine early, that'll destabilize things, heat things up, get things more unstable. And that's when we can get some of those bigger storms. So we got things to watch throughout the morning into the early afternoon before those showers start doing their thing. It's 67 right now in Tallahassee. It's 66 in Valdosta. We're at 64 in Thomasville. Pretty good breeze from the south stirring things up. Most numbers mid 60s, upper 60s. Apalachicola is up over 70. That breeze from the southwest limiting any of that fog that's trying to form. And while we're in this warm, muggy air mass for now, there is cooler and drier air on the other side of these showers. I don't think we're going to get to that cooler and drier today, but we should be able to get to it tomorrow. And that's what this version of the Futurecast shows us. We bring the showers through the area at times this afternoon and this evening. There's going to be some lingering moisture into the early part of tomorrow. But once those winds turn back to the northwest and north, we bring in that cooler and drier. It should start happening during the day tomorrow, and that sets us up for a really nice run of weather into the upcoming weekend. On the Gulf today, winds out of the southwest, then west 10 to 20. A little breezy at times, seas 2 to 5 feet. Here's a look at the tide times. Looks like the last of the low tides just wrapping up, and it's back to high tides not until after 11 o'clock this morning. 60s and 70s, the rain chances like 50 or 60% early, but more like 80 or 90% this afternoon. We'll expect those temperatures well up into the 80s before the showers cool it down. Tonight the showers fizzle, the storms go away, and we start to look for some clearing tomorrow. It may take a while. Things are going to be a little bit lingering for a bit early tomorrow. There could even be a few sprinkles about, but once we get to tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, change in wind, cooler, drier air, a really nice setup. Starts Friday and should last through Mother's Day. Looks like maybe some more unsettled wants to come back next week, but that's next week. It's going to be a good-looking weekend. First things first, though, showers, storms, especially this afternoon.